Okay, it's being recorded, guys. You can read it now.
Alright, great. I guess I'm
Get the
starting.
show on the road.
Okay.
Read the title.
Angelfish.
And the author.
Who's the author? I don't know.
Clock Spider.
You're after Spark.
Angelfish by Clock Spider. There she was, lounging on the riverbank, pale gold hair shining in the morning sun. Shadowman admired her from the tree line, trying to work up some courage. There was no reason why he couldn't just go up to her. They had been together for over a month now, after all, but still he was very, very nervous. Still, he managed to work up the nerve to emerge from the trees, smiling faintly at Splash Woman.
Hello!
Oh, damn it. I forgot who was voicing who. Okay, fine. He said, crouching down by her. She turned to look at him and smiled back.
Good morning, Shadow.
She said cheerfully. She glanced around quickly and, after ensuring no one was around, raised herself up on her tail to kiss him sweetly on the cheek.
Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie.
Shadow blushed, but returned the kiss happily, placing one on Splash's cheek.
Happy Valentine's!
Splash beamed.
I've got you a little something.
She said.
Hold on, it's in the cave. Let me go get it.
She turned to dive back underwater, but Shadow reached out, held onto her shoulder. She stopped, glancing at him curiously.
Can I go down there with you?
Shadow asked meekly. He didn't like that cave, ever since he'd been trapped down and in the dark, cold cavern alone for 8 hours with a damaged leg. He avoided it. He knew that Splash had fixed it, gotten rid of the sharp rocks and gotten a small heater and some lights to keep it warm, but the thought of it still frightened him. But where else would be good to give Splash his gift? He certainly didn't want to wait until it was night.
Ah, sweetie, of course you can.
Splash, shut up, man. Splash smiled gently.
If you really want to try, that is. Oh, fuck that. That's your line, Bubble.
Oh, right! If you really want to try, that is, I'll be right there with you, so don't... I think that is you, actually.
It is Cutman's line.
Cut, you idiot! Keep going! We haven't proved it yet! Cut, go back! It's your line!
Oh, sweetie, of course you can.
Smash smiled gently.
You said...
Never mind. That's an hint now.
Fail.
Splash,
going.
smile gently, go!
Good work.
Cut, next line!
Ah, fucking... Which one is it?
It's if you really want to try!
If you really want to try, that is, I'll be right there with you, so don't worry.
Shadow nodded, sliding into the water alongside her, making sure to keep his hand between his back and the gift out of sight. The two of them sank beneath the surface of the water, then Splash led the way down to the small entrance of the cave, a good distance away upstream. The water was cold, but after swimming up the tunnel and breaking the surface of the water, the air was invitingly warm. Splash heaved herself onto the shelf of foggy land.
That sounds like a huge thing! Heave!
Into the cavern.
Carry
I'll
on.
turn on the lights for you first, okay?
She said, glancing back to Shadow, who had paused in the entryway. Shadow shook his head, dripping water onto the cave floor.
No, I want to give you your present first.
He muttered quietly. He inched into the cave, sitting beside Splash. It was very hard to see in this darkness, with just the red light from the heater illuminating a few inches around it, reflecting off the shuriken on Shadow's helmet and Splash's blue eyes.
Just, would you close your eyes first, please?
He asked.
I want it to be a surprise is all.
Smash smiled, understanding.
Of course, Shiny Boos.
She said, eyelids slightly shut.
Let me know when I can look.
God damn it.
Fuck's sake, Swag, go on.
She heard something rustling, something
Kong.
drooping and rattling. God damn it. Shadow gasping.
Sick.
Sorry.
I should have read this first. Then there were a few short moments of silence.
You can open your eyes now.
Shadow said, shyly. Splash did, and gasped with delight. Shadow was holding a potted plant in one hand, a box of chocolates in the other. The edges of the plant's leaves were all lit up, casting the area around them into a ghostly blue but very pretty glow.
Cut. Oh, no, it's me.
No, it's you.
It's a jade plant.
Shadow muttered, looking aside with a very obvious blush on his face.
It was genetically engineered to be bioluminescent. I thought you might like it. Down here, since, so you won't, use your lights too often or anything. Do you like it?
He glanced back at Splash, hopefully.
I decided to make him Shadow the Hedgehog, sorry.
I decided to call Smash Splash.
Splash Smash! You said it the wrong way round. Go, next.
Splash threw her arms around Shadow, squeezing him in a hug.
Oh, Shadow! Of course I like it!
Swap roles!
She exclaimed.
It's beautiful! Thank you, Shiny Bone!
She released him smiling, and glad to see he was smiling back as well. She carefully took the jade plant and set it aside on the ground.
And thank you for the chocolates too! I'll be sure to enjoy them!
Shadow squeezed Splash's
Because he's a
hand.
giant whale! Sorry. Well, not as beautiful as you,
He said quietly, putting down the chocolates and taking off his helmet to let his hair dry out.
My little angelfish!
He blushed bright red!
Ah! Sorry! That just kinda...
Splash shushed him with a finger to his lips, blushing too.
No, it's cute! No, I did it!
She said, smiling.
I can be your angelfish if you want, Shadow-kun!
Shadow nodded a little, then pulled Splash against his cheek in a little hug,
Yes!
sighing happily.
Not cheek, chest!
Wait,
Chest? I didn't realize Splash had a chest.
No, Shadow's chest!
Oh, right. Oh, that makes more sense.
God damn! Right, anyway, you've got to read the next bit, because Cut just said his line.
Splash wriggled away from Shadow to a little basket full of things. Shadow peered over curiously, but didn't get closer, not wanting to intrude. She
Do it again.
returned to, holding a small silver chain with several seashells cut to be heart-shaped on it.
You can hang it up in your room, or wear it as a necklace!
She said, smiling. Shadow blushed more and took the chain of seashells carefully, not wanting to break any of them.
Thank you, Splash!
He said.
I love it, and I cherish it!
He realized then that he was not feeling afraid in the cave at all. It was the same place he'd been trapped in, right? Well, Splash had destroyed all the sharp rocks, and it was lit by a jade plant, and the battery-powered lights too, and it was warm from the heater. A big, soft blanket was stretched over the cold, rocky ground, and Splash was there with him. Any uneasiness would be dissolved with her presence. He smiled a little. I said presence, shut up.
Presents.
He smiled a little and held Splash close, kissing her tightly on the lips.
I love you, Splash!
He murmured. She curled her tail around him and returned the kiss, snuggling against her side.
I love you too, Shadow-kun! Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie!
Shadow was angered by this and proceeded to destroy her completely with his angry fists of manly doom.
Ah!
Fuck you, Shadow!
So
You're not
Splash
Maria!
slapped Shadow Man in the head, and Shadow Man died. The end.
No! Yay!
Hey!
That was amazing. I'm going to upload the unedited version of this.
That's a wrap.
Thank you for listening!